All right, let's talk about something that trips up so many English learners. Have versus have got. They seem simple enough, right? But trust me, there are a few little traps hidden in there that can catch anyone off guard. So let's crack this code together.
Okay, let's just jump right in with a quick test. Listen to this sentence. Do you have got a driving license? How does that sound to you? Say it out loud. Does it roll off the tongue, or does something in your brain just go, wait a minute, that's not quite right?
Yeah, if that sounded a little weird to you, you are absolutely on the right track. That is a super common mistake, and you're definitely in the right place. By the time we're done here, you're going to know exactly why it's wrong and, more importantly, how to get it right every single time.
So let's get into the have versus have got puzzle. What's the deal here? Well, you hear these phrases all the time, right? Especially when people are just chatting. You'll hear have got a lot in British English or just in more informal conversations. The real key to sounding natural isn't just knowing when to use them, it's knowing when not to.
Okay, before we dive into all the common mistakes, let's get one thing straight. There is a core truth we need to lock down first. There's one really important situation where both have and have got are totally correct, and they mean the exact same thing.
And here it is when we're talking about possessing something right now, in the present. Things like, I have a new phone, or she has a sister, or even, I have a headache. In these cases, saying I have a new phone is exactly the same as saying I've got a new phone. Literally no difference in meaning. They are perfectly interchangeable.
All right, now that we've got that solid foundation, it's time for the main event. Let's talk about the 4 common grammar traps. Think of them like little hurdles. We're going to learn how to spot, understand, and then just leap right over.
Okay, first drop on the course. Take a look at this one. Had you got a good journey yesterday? Something about that just feels a bit clunky, right? The big flashing clue is that word at the end, yesterday. Any bells ringing? And that brings us to trap number 1, the past tense. Here's the deal. Have got only lives in the present. It's all about right now. The second you step into the past, that little word got, it just vanishes. You have to drop it. So for the past, you just use had by itself, or you ask a question using did, have. So for example, it's a mistake to ask, did Madonna have got blonde hair? See, the word did already tells us we're in the past, so throwing got in there is just extra baggage. The clean, correct way to say it is simply, did Madonna have blonde hair? Much better. All right, on to trap number 2. Check this one out. I'm having got a pain in my neck. Oof, that just sounds wrong, doesn't it? It's really awkward. It feels like 2 different grammar ideas got smashed together. And there's a really simple reason why it's wrong. This is trap number 2, continuous forms. See, have got describes a state of being, not an action. It's like a snapshot. You either have something or you don't. It's not a movie that's playing out. So you just can't stick an ing on it. And the fix for this one? So easy. You just ditch the ing part. Instead of that messy, I'm having got, you just say, I have got a pain in my neck. Or even simpler, I have a pain in my neck. Both of those are absolutely perfect.
Hey, look at that. This one should look familiar. We're back where we started. But this time, we can officially call it trap number 3. We already have a gut feeling that it's wrong, but now let's zero in on exactly what the problem is.
So, trap number 3 is all about mixed questions. The problem is that this sentence is trying to walk down 2 different roads at the same time. You have 2 perfectly good ways to ask this question. Path 1 is using do with have. Path 2 is using have with got. Both work great, you just can't mix and match them. Let me make that super clear. You can ask, do you have a driving license? Perfect. Or you can ask, have you got a driving license? Also perfect. The only mistake is smashing them together to get, do you have got? Keep them separate. Okay, time for our 4th and final trap. And this one is sneaky. It's really subtle. So picture this. Someone asks you, have you got a pen? And you reply, yes, I've got. I mean, it makes sense, right? You're just repeating their words. But it's actually a classic little mistake. And this is trap number 4, short answers. Here's the rule, and it's a little quirky. Even when the question is, have you got, your short answer needs to drop the got. It's one of those little insider tips for English that instantly makes you sound more natural. So instead of saying, yes, I've got, the correct fluent sounding answer is just, yes, I have.
It's such a tiny, tiny change, but believe me, it makes a huge difference in how natural your English sounds.
And we did it. We've navigated all 4 traps. Now, to make sure all of this really sticks in your brain, we've put it all together into one ultimate cheat sheet. This is your one-stop shop for everything we just covered.
Okay, let's do a quick lightning round recap. Ready? Past tense, it's did you have, never did you have got. Continuous forms, forget about I'm having got. Questions, pick one. Do you have or have you got? Don't mix them. And finally, short answers, it's always yes, I have, never yes, I've got. Boom! That's the whole thing.
See, when you boil it down, mastering have and have got isn't about memorizing some huge, complicated rulebook. It's really just about knowing these 4 specific situations to avoid. Keep these traps in mind, and you'll be using both of these phrases with total confidence. So there you go. You've officially cracked the code on the have versus have got puzzle. It's not so bad once you see the patterns, is it? So I guess there's only one question left to ask. Now that you've got it, how are you going to use it?